Good day to everyone watching. Today's update is one that millions of Mexican seniors have been waiting for. The confirmation has officially arrived regarding the December payment for the Social Welfare Pension Program, the support that has become the lifeline for many older adults across the country. This is not speculation or rumor, this is an official confirmation that the December payment is now being prepared and distributed as part of the ongoing commitment from the Mexican government to protect the income of senior citizens. In today's detailed report, we will explain what this payment means, who will receive it, how much it will be, what the schedule looks like, and why this month's payment carries extra importance as we close out the year. To start, let's talk directly about what the confirmation means. The Ministry of Welfare, or Secretaría del Bienestar, has officially announced that the Pensión para el Bienestar de las Personas Adultas Mayores, which is the social welfare pension for seniors, is confirmed for December 2025. This program is one of the largest and most important social aid programs in Mexico, providing direct financial assistance to seniors aged 65 and above. Each eligible senior receives $6,000 pesos every 2 months, and this payment is always made through the Bienestar card, which is linked to the Banco del Bienestar system. Now, the confirmation of the December payment means that before the end of the year, this essential amount will be reaching millions of seniors across the country, just in time for the holidays. This announcement is particularly meaningful because December is not just any month, it is the month when many families depend on this support for their holiday needs, medical expenses, and other year-end costs. For many older adults, this is the difference between being able to buy basic necessities or having to wait until the new year. That's why this payment is so critical and why today's confirmation has brought relief and happiness to so many people. The Bienestar pension has become a symbol of stability and care for older Mexicans. Since its creation, the program's purpose has been to ensure that seniors who have spent their lives working, raising families, and contributing to society are not left behind in their later years. The December confirmation shows that this mission continues strong. The funds have already been authorized, and according to recent reports, the deposits will be released gradually, following a calendar that depends on each beneficiary's locality and the organization of Banco del Bienestar branches. Now, let's explain how the payment process works. Seniors who are already enrolled in the social welfare pension will receive their payment automatically on their Bienestar card. They don't need to reapply or visit any office as long as their registration is active. The Ministry of Welfare has also made it clear that seniors should not trust third parties or individuals who promise to speed up their payment or request personal information, because the deposits are done directly and securely by the government. The amount for December remains $6,000 pesos, which is the standard payment for the 2-month period. This amount covers the months of November and December, meaning it represents the last payment cycle of the year. However, what's even more exciting is that this payment comes right before the 2026 increase, which has been discussed and planned for months. As part of President Andrés Manuel López Obrador's commitment to improving social support, the program is expected to increase in value by early 2026. That means this December payment will be the final one under the current amount, and seniors can look forward to an even higher payment in the new year. The confirmation has also brought clarity to questions many seniors had about the payment calendar. The Welfare Secretariat has stated that the deposits will begin in early December, following the pattern used in previous cycles. Usually, payments are made gradually over several days to avoid crowding at bank branches and to ensure that all regions are served efficiently. Seniors who live in rural or remote areas may receive their payment a few days later through mobile payment units or community events organized by welfare staff. The goal is that by mid-December, all beneficiaries will have received their full amount. For those who may be new to the program or have recently received their Bienestar card, this December payment marks an important milestone. It shows that once you are registered, you are now part of a permanent support system. This pension is not a temporary benefit, it is a constitutional right for every Mexican citizen aged 65 and above. This right was guaranteed when the Bienestar pension was officially included in the Mexican Constitution, ensuring that no future government can cancel or reduce it arbitrarily. That means the December payment is not just financial assistance, it is a reflection of a long-term national policy that values its senior citizens. Let's take a moment to remember how far this program has come. When it began several years ago, the payment was much smaller, and only certain groups were eligible. Over-time, the government expanded it to cover all adults aged 65 and older, and the amount has been adjusted several times to keep up with inflation and living costs. This December payment, at $6,000 pesos, represents years of growth and improvement. In fact, the amount has nearly tripled since the program's early days. This is one of the most visible signs of the government's investment in the well-being of older citizens. Many seniors often ask whether they need to confirm anything before receiving the payment. The answer is simple: no. If you are already an active beneficiary and have your Bienestar card, you will receive your payment automatically. However, if your card was lost, damaged, or blocked, the Ministry of Welfare recommends visiting your nearest Bienestar module as soon as possible to request assistance. They have been working continuously to replace old cards with the new official version linked directly to Banco del Bienestar. For most people, this transition has already been completed, but it's always good to double-check your card status before December to avoid any last-minute issues. Another important part of this update is the reminder that seniors should withdraw their funds safely. The ministry continues to warn beneficiaries not to rely on others to collect their payments unless it's absolutely necessary and properly authorized. Family members can assist, but the safest way is always for the senior to use their card at official ATMs or bank counters. Banco del Bienestar branches across the country have been increasing their service hours to accommodate the high volume of December transactions, especially since this is one of the busiest months of the year for all financial institutions. December is also a special month because many seniors combine their Bienestar pension with other sources of income, like small savings, family contributions, or additional aid programs. For example, those who are also enrolled in local or state-level assistance plans, like programs for food, medical aid, or disability support, often receive their benefits around the same time. This makes December a month of combined help and financial relief. The government has often referred to this period as the Bienestar season because it represents both gratitude and security for millions of households. The social welfare pension program has grown tremendously, both in scale and importance. As of 2025, more than 12 million seniors are part of it. That's nearly every older adult in Mexico. The monthly investment by the government has reached historic levels, with billions of pesos dedicated to ensuring that no senior is left behind. This December confirmation is, therefore, not just about one payment, it's a message of stability and consistency for millions of families. In interviews, Welfare Secretary Ariadna Montiel Reyes reaffirmed the government's dedication to keeping payments timely and protected. She mentioned that the December payment is already included in the year's budget and that all logistical steps have been coordinated with Banco del Bienestar to ensure smooth distribution. She also encouraged beneficiaries to be patient, as payments will be staggered, and to stay informed through official sources, such as welfare offices and authorized representatives, rather than social media rumors. Many seniors have expressed relief and joy at the confirmation. For them, this payment means much more than just money, it means peace of mind. Many older adults use their December payment to buy medicines, pay for utilities, or purchase gifts for their grandchildren during the holiday season. Some may even save a portion to prepare for the start of the new year, when expenses like school materials and rising prices can put additional pressure on families. The government has emphasized that this support is unconditional. There are no political requirements, no strings attached, and no need for anyone to vote or register again. The social welfare pension is a right based on age and citizenship, not on any political affiliation. This has helped maintain public trust in the program and ensured that even in times of political transition, the payments continue without interruption. Now, let's discuss an important part of the process that often causes confusion: regional payment logistics. Mexico is a vast country, and not every community has immediate access to a Banco del Bienestar branch. That's why the government uses a combination of methods to deliver the payments. In cities, most seniors receive their money through direct deposit. In smaller towns or rural communities, mobile payment units or scheduled community delivery events are organized. Welfare staff set up temporary service points where seniors can collect their payment in person, often with additional health and registration services available on site. These events are carefully coordinated to ensure that seniors do not have to travel long distances. The Welfare Secretariat has confirmed that for the December payment, special attention will be given to rural areas affected by recent weather events or logistical difficulties. The aim is to make sure that every eligible senior, no matter where they live, receives their payment before December 20th. Let's take a closer look at why the December payment matters so much. Throughout the year, seniors rely on this pension to cover everyday expenses, but in December, the cost of living typically rises. Food prices, transportation, and energy bills often go up. Additionally, the holiday season brings social obligations and gatherings, where families come together and share meals. For many seniors, being able to contribute financially to their household or offer small gifts to loved ones gives them a sense of pride and dignity. This is why the confirmation of the December payment has been celebrated as one of the most reassuring pieces of news for older adults. It's also worth mentioning that the Bienestar program does not just provide financial support, it also strengthens social inclusion. Many community centers and welfare offices organize events during December where seniors can gather, share food, and celebrate together. These events, sometimes known as encounters of well-being, are supported by local coordinators and volunteers. They remind seniors that they are part of a larger community that values them. At the national level, the Bienestar pension remains one of the cornerstones of Mexico's social policy. In recent public addresses, President López Obrador has highlighted that the program will continue to be fully funded and even expanded under future budgets. The government has already allocated resources for the first payment of 2026, which will include the long-promised increase. This means that after the December payment, seniors can expect the next deposit to reflect the new higher amount. Let's also address one of the most common questions seniors have. Can someone else receive the payment on their behalf? The Ministry of Welfare allows authorized family members or legal representatives to collect the pension only if the beneficiary is physically unable to do so due to health reasons. This requires an official authorization process that includes presenting identification documents and filling out the appropriate forms at a Bienestar office. This rule is in place to protect seniors from fraud or misuse of their funds. Fraud prevention is an ongoing priority. With every payment cycle, warnings are issued about scams. Some people attempt to deceive seniors by offering fake advance payments or claiming that an additional bonus is available for a fee. The Welfare Secretariat repeatedly reminds everyone that the government never asks for payment or personal information over the phone or social media. The only official communication channels are those managed by the Ministry of Welfare or Banco del Bienestar directly. Seniors are advised to ignore any calls or messages that seem suspicious and report them if necessary. In this context, the Bienestar card remains the safest and most reliable tool for receiving the pension. The card can be used not only to withdraw cash but also to make purchases at stores, pay bills, and check balances at any ATM linked to Banco del Bienestar. For many seniors, learning to use their card has been an empowering experience, as it allows them to manage their finances independently. Throughout the country, workshops and assistance points have been set up to help seniors understand how to use their cards confidently. The confirmation of the December payment is also tied to broader economic stability. By ensuring that millions of seniors receive their payments on time, the government is effectively supporting the national economy. The extra spending during December helps local markets, small businesses, and service providers. Economists often refer to this as a Bienestar effect because the pension payments contribute to increased consumer activity and financial circulation, particularly in smaller towns. The Pensión Bienestar is more than just an economic policy. It is a reflection of a social vision where dignity, respect, and care are at the center. The December payment, arriving as the year comes to an end, symbolizes continuity, hope, and protection for all older citizens. It is a moment when Mexico reaffirms that no senior should face poverty or neglect in their later years. Seniors are encouraged to stay calm, patient, and informed during the payment period. Even if the deposit takes a few extra days depending on the locality, the money is guaranteed. The ministry has confirmed that every eligible person will receive their full payment before the holidays. For those with questions, local Bienestar offices remain open to provide assistance. Now, As we move closer to the new year, seniors can also take this opportunity to update their information if needed. Address changes, phone numbers, or bank details should always be kept up to date in the system. The Welfare Secretariat often runs special campaigns for data updates, ensuring that all records remain current. This is particularly important for beneficiaries who may move or change residence. In summary, the confirmation of the December social welfare pension payment marks another chapter of reliability and care in Mexico's support for its senior citizens. The 6,000 pesos payment will reach millions of older adults across all states, providing the security and relief needed to finish the year with peace and dignity. As the holiday season approaches, this support will once again demonstrate its impact, not only in households but across entire communities. For many, it means food on the table, medicine in the cabinet, and a smile on the faces of grandchildren. It is a simple but powerful act of respect toward those who have given their lives to building this nation. So, to every senior listening today, your December payment is confirmed, your support is guaranteed, and your contribution to this country continues to be recognized. As we close out this year, may this update bring you the peace of mind you deserve, and may you spend this season surrounded by love, health, and gratitude. As we reach the end of this important update, it's essential to take a moment and reflect on what this confirmation truly means for every senior citizen across Mexico. The December social welfare pension payment is more than just another deposit. It's a statement that the government's promise to protect its seniors remains firm. It means that after a full year of economic challenges, inflation, and changes in daily life, the support for older adults will continue without interruption. The Ministry of Welfare has finalized all administrative and financial steps to ensure that the 6,000 pesos payment reaches the beneficiaries safely and on time, reaffirming the stability of this vital program. This month's payment comes with special emotional weight. December represents closure, gratitude, and preparation for a new beginning. For millions of older Mexicans, the arrival of the Bienestar pension means they can enjoy the holidays with dignity. It allows them to buy food, medicines, gifts for grandchildren, and celebrate with peace of mind. The pension isn't just economic help, it's recognition. It says, you are valued. Your work, your years, your contribution to this country matter. That message is what gives this program its heart. Throughout 2025, the government has worked to strengthen the welfare network and ensure that no senior is left out. The expansion of Banco del Bienestar branches, the modernization of payment systems, and the digitalization of the Bienestar cards have made it easier for seniors to access their funds. Every month, more seniors are joining the system and receiving personalized attention through community modules. The December confirmation shows how far the initiative has come since its early days and how it now touches the lives of nearly every senior in the country. In this final part, let's take a deeper look at the impact this payment brings, not just to individuals but to the entire nation. When millions of pesos are distributed through the Bienestar pension, the ripple effect reaches every corner of society. Local businesses experience more activity, markets come alive, and families feel relief. Seniors often spend their pension in their communities, buying from neighborhood shops, small grocery stores, and local pharmacies. This cycle strengthens local economies, especially in rural areas, where every peso circulates multiple times and supports jobs. The Bienestar Pensión, therefore, is not only a welfare policy, it's a national engine of social and economic stability. For many families, older adults are the heart of the home. Their pension is often used not just for themselves but to help their children and grandchildren. Whether it's a school uniform, a utility bill, or extra food on the table, that money contributes to a person's well-being. And that's why December's confirmation carries so much importance. It ensures that, once again, millions of families can face the holiday season with a sense of calm. The Ministry of Welfare's decision to prioritize this payment shows their understanding that the pension is not just for seniors, it sustains entire households. It's also important to note that this payment is part of a larger continuity plan that guarantees the future of the Bienestar pension. The government has already secured the budget for 2026, including the planned increase that will take effect early in the year. This means that seniors can expect the next deposit to be higher, following the administration's goal to adjust benefits in line with living costs. Oficials have stated that this increase will further strengthen the purchasing power of seniors, protecting them against inflation and ensuring they can live with dignity. In the words of Welfare Secretary Ariadna Montiel, this program has become a national right, not a political favor. No one can take it away. Every person over 65 pulgadas Mexico is entitled to it, regardless of where they live or who they vote for. This is an important message to remember, especially as new administrations or policy changes approach. The Bienestar pension has been enshrined in the Constitution, and it will continue to be one of the country's strongest pillars of social justice. Now, as seniors receive their December payment, they should keep in mind a few practical points that the ministry has shared repeatedly. First, there is no need to rush to withdraw the money the same day it is deposited. The funds will remain safely available in each account. It's best to plan visits to the bank calmly, avoiding crowded days. Banco del Bienestar branches will remain open with extended hours during the payment period, and many ATMs will be refilled regularly to handle the high demand. Paciencia and safety come first. Second, seniors should remember that no additional steps or registrations are required for the December payment. Those already enrolled will automatically receive their funds. Any message or phone call asking for confirmation, processing fees, or bonus activation should be treated as a scam. The only official information sources are the Welfare Secretariat, its verified social media accounts, and community representatives. Protecting personal data and staying alert are key to preventing fraud. For those who still receive their payments in person, especially in rural or isolated areas, the Welfare Secretariat has confirmed that mobile units and community events will continue operating until all seniors receive their money. Welfare workers have been instructed to prioritize seniors who face mobility challenges or live in remote communities. This personal attention ensures that no one is left behind, even in the farthest regions of the country. The emotional significance of this payment cannot be overstated. After years of effort, the Bienestar pension has created a sense of security for millions of families. Seniors no longer have to depend solely on others, they now have their own guaranteed income, arriving consistently every 2 months. This independence allows them to live with confidence, knowing they can cover essentials like food, rent, and medicine. The December payment, arriving right before the year ends, feels like both a thank you and a promise for the future. Many seniors recall how uncertain life was before this program existed. Some depended on small pensions, others on irregular family help, and many had no consistent income at all. Today, thanks to the social welfare pension, there is a steady rhythm of support. It gives seniors peace of mind and allows them to plan ahead. The December deposit continues that rhythm, a tradition of care that millions now rely on. In addition to the national distribution, several local governments have organized community events to celebrate the December payment. These events are not only for delivering funds but also for providing health checkups, information about social programs, and emotional support. In states like Oaxaca, Chiapas, and Guerrero, these gatherings are moments of joy, where seniors are greeted with music, food, and companionship. They remind everyone that welfare is not just about money, it's about connection. This month's payment also closes one of the most successful years for the Welfare Secretariat. 2025 saw record numbers of new beneficiaries, improved infrastructure, and reduced delays. Banco del Bienestar has opened new branches in nearly every municipality, making it easier than ever for seniors to access their funds without traveling long distances. The goal of having a branch within reach of every community is now almost complete. This expansion is what allows the December payment to reach even the most remote towns efficiently. It's also worth celebrating that the Bienestar pension has become a model admired internationally. Organizations studying social welfare policies have recognized Mexico's program as one of the most inclusive and successful in Latin America. The combination of universal coverage, constitutional protection, and direct payments has set an example for other nations. This recognition reflects the hard work of everyone involved, from local volunteers to national administrators. But beyond policy and recognition, the true value of this program lies in the lives it touches. Each December, millions of seniors share their stories of how this pension changes their daily life. A grandmother finally buying a new pair of shoes, a grandfather paying for his medicine without asking for help, or an elderly couple celebrating the holidays without financial stress. These are the quiet victories that define the Bienestar pension, small moments of dignity and happiness that together create a stronger, more compassionate Mexico. The future of the program looks bright. Vista 2026 budget secured, the announced increase, and continued government oversight, seniors can trust that the Bienestar pension will remain a cornerstone of their financial stability. Oficials have also hinted at potential new features in the coming year, including digital notifications for deposits and expanded customer service channels to make information easier to access. For now, though, December's confirmation is what matters most. Every senior who has contributed to this country can rest easy knowing their payment is guaranteed. The 6,000 pesos will arrive as scheduled, bringing not just financial support but emotional relief. It's a moment to feel proud, respected, and valued. As we close this update, let's remind ourselves that behind every pension payment there is a story of work, sacrifice, and resilience. Each senior receiving this benefit has lived through decades of effort, and this monthly support is a well-deserved recognition of that lifetime. The social welfare pension program, especially in this December cycle, stands as one of Mexico's greatest achievements in social justice and human dignity. So, to every viewer, every grandmother and grandfather, every family that depends on this support, remember this: the December social welfare pension payment is confirmed, secure, and ready. Your rights are protected, your support is guaranteed, and your future continues to be prioritized by your country. Take this opportunity to enjoy the season. Spend time with loved ones, share meals, and celebrate the peace of knowing that help has arrived. You have earned this support through years of dedication, and now it is your time to rest, to smile, and to live with dignity. As we move into 2026, the message from the Welfare Secretariat remains clear: no senior will be left behind. The next payment will come with the announced increase, continuing the path of growth and inclusion. The December deposit is not just the end of another cycle, it is a sign of hope and continuity for the new year ahead. Might this news bring you comfort, happiness, and stability. To all senior citizens of Mexico, congratulations on another year of progress and strength. Your December social welfare pension payment is confirmed, your future is secure, and your contribution to this nation continues to be honored. Thank you for watching and staying informed. Remember to share this message with others so that every senior knows about the confirmed payment and receives it without confusion or fear. Might this holiday season bring health, warmth, and blessings to every household. Until the next update, stay safe, stay well, and remember, you are not forgotten. The Bienestar pension continues, stronger than ever, as a promise fulfilled for all of Mexico's elders.